It's important because they're part of the United States. And when I talk about the Constitution, which I'll do this afternoon, I want people to understand that there was a civil war and that there was a time when people thought maybe they wouldn't follow the Constitution. And there was a time when the court said that it's no more segregation. And those were real people, and they had real lives, and they fought for something and strived for something to produce a country where now 308 million people do live together. We have our arguments, and we should, but their arguments are peaceful, and they're not fought with guns, they're fought with words, and that's the right way to do it. And if they don't know that history, they won't understand why it's important to work to continue that. This Constitution that we have lives because people understand that there is a Constitution, they know something about it, and they think it's important to solve their problems in court instead of with guns on the streets. That's a very easy thing to say. It's very hard to put into practice. It's taken the country a long time. It's taken them 200 years and a civil war, and legal segregation, and all kinds of really awful things. And people have come to the point where 309 million of us live together under this single document. And if it won't continue unless the next generation understands it, unless they understand how government works, unless they know a little bit about our history, and unless they want to participate in their communities and in their community affairs. And so I think the best thing judges can do sometimes is really to talk to the high schools, talk to the high school class. Lawyers go out and talk on law day. They explain what their nation's about, what the government's about, that it's them, that that's what democracy is about. Now, all those things sound like bumper stickers in a sense, but you have to communicate them in reality. So I think this is a very good use of my time. Well, I think that Sandra O'Connor spends a lot of time on this, and she thinks the most important thing to do is to put civics back into all the high schools. It used to be there when we were growing up, and it should be there now. So I'd say maybe there's room for improvement in some places, and I think we're on the right track if it's a track towards improvement.